Hi, the application today I'm going to show you is based on this requirement. So let's quickly go through this one. Okay, the sample that you can see here was used when the system was paper based. Okay, that's the end of the document. So let's switch to the Visual Studio project. Okay, here we can see we have three layers, which means I have used the 3 tier architecture for this one. So we have the business layer, data access layer, and the presentation layer. In here we have the classes for business logic, and here we have the class for database connection, and here we have the forms. Okay, so let's look at how we can see these three layers finally. So these are the three layers which are the applications, and this is the main application that we need to run. Okay, let's run the application. Okay, this is the first form, which is the login form. So let's try to log in. As you can see, this login is correctly validated. Okay, let's try to log in with the correct information. Okay, this is the main panel, as you can see, and we have few options like this. Okay, let's try to view the team to load the existing data in the system. Here we have three options to do the search for team players. We have this facility to search by name, and we can search by foot, and we can search by their position they are playing in the ground. Okay, let's try to search using the name. Okay, when we provide F here, it is filtering the players which has the name which is starting with F, and here we have Fasri whose name starting with F, and here we have this player, he also has F in that one. Okay, to this one, he is the only person that has this part of the string in his name, so we only can see this player in the result set. Okay, now we have another option. Here we can select the players who is playing using the right foot, and this guy is a right footer, and let's try left guys, and these two are left footers, and let's search all of them. So we don't have a player who can play equally in both foot. Okay, here we can try to search. No, currently we don't have a goalkeeper. Okay, this one is the forward striker, so we can see that one in here. Okay, using this button here we can load the entire team. Let's go back to the main panel, and here we have this option to view player details, so we can view each player's details separately. So to do that, we need to provide the jersey number, which is an unique number for each player. Okay. It says we do not have a player with this jersey number. Let's try another one. Okay, here we have the player Fasri with this jersey number, and these are his details: biodate, player, physical, injuries if any, and his details. Here we have the option to print these details. Basically it's taking a snapshot of this one and trying to print that one. Let's go back to the main panel. Now here we have the facility to register a new player to the team. We need to provide these details in order to add a new team player. Let's try to add a new one. Few restriction when we trying to add a new player. We cannot add an existing player from here, and the player must be over 17 years. So it is actually going to check with the given date of birth. So let's try to give another date. Just check this one. Okay, let's say 2000. This year is 2015. So this player will not have the least minimum possible age that he requires to join to the team. Okay, and it says we have entered invalid data or we have left some fields blank. Okay, let's try to correct this one. Okay, so that was the issue. So now we successfully add the new player. We can reset the form and we can go back to the main panel, and we can check whether this player is currently in the system or not. So we put 7 as the jersey number. Let's search. Okay, we can see the player that we recently had, and he do not have injuries. So let's go back to the main panel, and then if any player gets injured, we can report that injury from here. Okay, first we need to provide the jersey number. Let's say 7, and we can view that one. So for the player who has jersey number 7, currently does not have any injuries. If you want to add a new injury, we can add it from here. So let's add. Okay, let's add this injury. Okay, now let's try to view. So we can see this player has this injury currently. Okay, let's check that player once again here. Player 7. Okay, so as you can see, the injury note is correctly added here. So if you want to indicate that this person is now healed well, we can change the injury notes from here. So now we have to use this one, and we need to clear his one, and we have to say recovered, and we have to confirm that one. Okay, if we search, it's saying recovered, and if you go back here and search that player once again, says he was recovered. Now we can try to remove a player using this option. To that we need to give the jersey number, which is the primary key of these players. Okay, we have to confirm. It says it's removed. So if you go back here and try to view the team, we cannot see that player who has the jersey number 7. and this option will let us edit the current details of the player. Okay, let's try to edit few data from here. Okay, let's change the foot from right to left and update this one. Okay, if you can see here, that was correctly updated, and this is the logout. With that, the entire application is covered, and let's quickly go through the diagrams that we had to develop in order to make this system. Here we have the context diagram, and here we have the level 0 diagram, and here we have the ER diagram for the database. The database is built in Microsoft Access according to this ER diagram. Okay, that's the end of the entire system. Let's quickly go through the client's feedback for this system. As you can see, he was satisfied with this system, and this was his feedback. Okay, with that we come to the end of this video. So let's meet up once again with a new software application. Bye.